Hey, congratulations. How does it feel?
Oh, it feels pretty good. They had to dig pretty deep to come up with my name for this.
Oh, come on. Probably the greatest general manager in NFL history.
I was waiting for you to say that. No, no, it's it's awesome. And I think Dan Snyder's just, and Bruce Allen, they were really, it's really nice to have something like this. I know that I've been to other team reunions and nothing's like the Redskins. And it's such a great group here, such a great time. We look back at all the places that my wife and I have been, and we always go back and said, it's nothing like the Redskins. I mean, these fans are by far the best. Our time here, the whole thing is, it's just such a tight community, the way the fans and things, and I know Mr. Cook was that way, but I think Dan's really done even more to bring this group together. He's been amazing. It's really, we've got a lot to thank him for.
Now, when you had that 1981 draft, brought in all those great players, you had a great draft in '79 too. Did you think it would become so great? I mean, 3 Super Bowl wins, 4 Super Bowl appearances?
Yeah, I knew it. That's why we drafted him. No, I'm kidding you. No, it's just I think when you get a group of guys like we had, there's another component, the coaches. And when we brought Joe in, and Joe and I got that staff together, and the one thing that we made an agreement in, I told Joe, I said, look, if we draft a guy like Art Monk #1, or some guy that's the last pick in the draft, or a free agent, they all get the same shot. There's no #1 and #8 draft choice when we get to training camp. They're all on equal ground. And that staff held to it, because you look at the Hogs and a lot of those guys, Joe Jacoby and those guys, a lot of teams that I'd been with since would have said, well, he's that late a draft choice, he's not going to make it. But these guys made those guys into players, and the players worked hard and worked out. Charlie Brown, like those kind of guys, it was amazing what happened.
Now, it wasn't only the Redskins. I mean, you were actually part of teams that went to 7 Super Bowls. That is a tremendous career.
A lot of great guys around us. With Shula, you got a guy like Shula, and he did the same. Boy, he was a great coach. And the thing about with Shula, he made me work with special teams too. So I had to be out scouting all week and then come back and work with special teams on Saturday and then the game Sunday. But I learned a lot from Shula. He was probably, at that time, was the best thing that ever happened, most fortunate thing that ever happened to me and the family for football, because I learned so much from Don. And then when the Redskins called, I thought, he called me in and said, the Redskins called, and I said, I don't want to move away from the ocean. He said, you go up and talk to him. I came and talked to Ed Bennett Williams, and I called my wife and said, hey, you'll never believe this, but we're moving to Washington. She said I'd never do it, and we love it. This is the best experience we ever had in football, being in the Redskins. It's awesome.
Well, thank you so much for everything. You've been such a great help to me with all my books and everything else.